Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm still getting everything ready, but I just wanted to start the live stream so you guys have something to, I don't know, so it's just not like a blank screen. But give me a second because I still have to get the lighting, get the tarot cards, grab the mic. Um, yes. I'm reading the chat already. So just give me a second, everybody. Almost ready. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let me just if you guys want to know, like, on the background of these live streams, because I'm going to have my mic, so you guys probably can't hear, but we got this. Let's check her out. This little lady. She kind of looks like Megan Fox. That's who she reminds me of. So that'll be going on in the background, but let me get my mic and everything. Thank you all again for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Thanks. Yeah, I wish it was mine, but I like that animation too. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. Duh. Okay. All right. Let me put this in. Okay. Let's see. Let's turn this on. Let's see. Audio. Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Are you guys able to hear me? Can someone confirm in the chat if they can hear? This lighting, I feel like, is kind of bad. You guys can hear me? Okay. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. I couldn't really tell. Okay. So, how are you guys doing tonight, by the way? You can hear me? Okay, good. Good. Let me know if you guys can't at any point. I'm like thinking, I feel like this lighting looks so bad and I don't know what to change about it to make it look better. I feel like I should turn off the lights that are above me to make it look better. Hold on. Does this look better? I feel like this is better. Do you guys see Phil in the back? He's just chilling on Valentine's Day. I got to show you what decks I grabbed for today's live. Let's wonder if you guys can hear the background at all. Okay, let's get this going on here. Okay, how are you guys doing tonight? How are you guys doing today? So, okay, let me know if you guys can't hear me at any point in time for any reason. We are going to be doing collective readings with the Goddess of Love tarot deck. Okay, perfect for Valentine's Day. Goddess of Love tarot. I could not resist. And then we have an oracle message. This is the animal spirit deck. And then for any personal readings, feel free to send a donation of any amount. You can send through 1 penny, and I will give you a personal reading. And I have to use my OG decks in order to do personals, like just until I can get better at tarot. I can't use like the fancy decks. It's hard to explain, but it's got to be like the original design so I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, how you guys doing tonight? It's so good to see everyone. How's everyone's Valentine's Day? What do you guys think of Valentine's Day? Do you like it? Are you like, yeah, I wish I had a girlfriend on Valentine's Day? Or are you like, this is just a capitalist holiday for people to make money and it's a joke and it's over? Like, what is everybody's thoughts on Valentine's? It's depressing. I don't find it, I don't think it's depressing. I think it's like, personally, I think it's more of a marketing thing than anything else. I used to feel sad, like, oh, if like you don't have a mate on Valentine's Day, but then I just think after time you just realize this is just a marketing scam to get people to eat at restaurants, to get people to buy things for their significant other on Valentine's Day, right? It's the only holiday I don't celebrate. Yeah, so fair. I think a lot of the Valentine's Day stuff is cute though. You know what I mean? Like pink hearts, candy, especially the types of Valentine's Day that we do at school. I think how kids do Valentine's Day, I think is so cute. But in terms of the adult Valentine's Day, it's ruined. It's over. But if you're a kid, enjoy that because I feel like it's so much fun. A reminder that I'm extremely lonely. That's fair. I alone in bed, like it's like this day is for atmosphere. I've actually been okay. Hello, Eric. Thanks for joining. Hello, Frankie Ducky. Hello, Sully. It's not a marketing thing. It's a holiday for people that love each other, and chat is not included. That's fair. Cards at Dollar Tree are $1. That's sweet. Halloween and Christmas are really where it's at. Thanksgiving is close. Honestly, I like the decorations for Valentine's Day though. I guess I'm just like neutral about it. Like I don't mind it. I don't feel sad or like any of that. But I understand why certain people would on Valentine's Day. I feel like when I was younger I used to be like that. But I just think that the designs of like Valentine's Day stuff is cute. And also if you're a kid, Like, Valentine's Day at school is the best. It's underrated. You probably forgot about what Valentine's Day at school was like if it's been a while, but because I completely forgot. But that's Valentine's Day in school is fire. It is fire. It's everything. Hello everyone. Let me say hi to some people that are in the chat. Hello everyone. Feel free to introduce yourself. Feel free to say hi. For those of you who don't know, I'm kind of ADHD, so I do my best to read the chat. Hello, and Envoy Ray. Yes, I like those colors, exactly. That's the one thing I like about Valentine's Day. Yes, exactly, yes. I haven't had a Valentine since 2015. That's okay, Sully. That's okay. That's a-okay. Candy hearts are the best parts. Yes, I actually have candy hearts. I can eat some right now. They are good. They are good. We need to do a collective. Okay, everyone. You look pretty, and divination is from the devil. Oh, thank you, but it is not. I love my tarot. It's very healing. And today we're going to do a collective reading. And if you guys would like an individual reading, like how's my love life going to look? I don't know, just any individual personal tarot reading questions, feel free to send a donation of any amount and I will give you a tarot reading. Okay. I'm not an expert. I'm still learning tarot. I still have a long way to go, but I absolutely love it. I think it can be very healing. And in the meantime, I'm open to answering any dating questions that you guys may have, like any general ones. Hi everyone. I like going to buy vibrant flowers on special occasions. I feel like buying flowers too often diminishes the significance. My other is marketing this year. I don't. Yes. You don't really like flowers. I like roses. That's the only, I'm pretty basic. That's the only flower that I like. I think roses are very cool. I just like the way that they look. Hence this beautiful deck right here. It's got some roses on it. It's wonderful. Okay, let's get moving. Oh, I need a lighter. 1 second. Give me one. I need a lighter, and then there's something else that I thought I needed to grab, but now I can't remember. So let me just get that. 1 second. Okay, so we are going to jump into a collective Valentine's Day reading. I'm not an expert at collectives, but I want to be. So thank you guys for being here as I learn. I really just want to, I don't know, I just want to make today a special day for everybody tuning in so graciously. I really appreciate you guys for being here and for supporting the channel. Again, if you would like a paid personal reading, feel free to donate any amount to help support the channel. If not, no worries. Feel free to ask any general dating question. That is what I'm here for. I will answer you immediately. If I miss it in the chat, just repost it. I am ADHD. And then I just am ADHD, period, at the end of that sentence. And then we're going to tap into some collective reading and just see what's in the energy this Valentine's Day. What do you guys, what's everybody in the chat? What's the chat's energy this Valentine's Day? 7 of Swords. It's already looking very unique, you know? So let's see. Let's get this. I really hope to expand my tarot abilities this summer and be able to go live with more accurate tarot readings, so to speak, this summer. That's kind of my goal. But let's cleanse the space. Let's cleanse the space. Thank you all for being here. Let's cleanse the space. This Valentine's Day 2026. We have a collective of wonderful people in the chat. We are all together on this wonderful Valentine's Day. Oof, and that smells good. I wish you guys could smell it. I'm pretty sure it's cedar, so it's not like sage, it's cedar. It's oof, it smells nice. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of smoke. Oh, thank you so much, Uber Bike. Oh my gosh, thank you, Eric. Thank you. Sorry, I was not checking I was so in a trance. I was not checking the chat. Flu. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, W. That does stink. Hi, Chiron. Thank you so much for joining, and happy Valentine's Day to you. Thank you so much, Eric. I really appreciate it. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Put your direct question in the chat, Eric, and I will read for you, of course. Happy Valentine's Day. I like a tarot reading when you get the time. Basically wondering if I will find someone before the end of 2026. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Eric, if you want to put your question in the chat, I will ask the tarot the message, and then after we will jump into a collective reading for everyone else in the chat. Thank you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Scott. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Alrighty, let's see. So let's cleanse the space. We got I2 clarity. And Eric, if I don't see your question soon, I'll just do Uber Mike first, and then as soon as I see your question, I'll start with you. But if not, just I'll do his first, and then I can do yours next. So we got some. This is where the sage is at. This has rose quartz in it. Okay, if you guys really want to know what is good to manifest on Valentine's Day, the people of the spiritual world do promise by rose quartz. Okay, I actually have, what do I have? I have this, I forget what the name of the stone is, but it's not rose quartz. It's like, it's something similar though. I forget what the stone is called, but it's good for love. It's of an elephant. Oh, I think it's, I have it written down somewhere. I could look it up. Oh, thank you so much, YZ. Thank you. Will meeting a potential romance. Eric, do you have any like, if you are thinking of a specific person, feel free to let me know their name or initial, and I can pull on the energy with them. If you're like, I just want to know generally if there's a potential romance in store for me, I can totally ask that too. So just let me know what you would like today, and I would appreciate it. But let's pull out these personal decks, okay? This is what I tend to use for when I'm giving a personal. It's this really old. This is one of my first decks. It's very old, but it works. Yeah, I'm going out tonight. Is romance in store for tonight? Okay, I will ask Eric. You're going out tonight. Is romance in store for tonight? Let's see. And let me know if you guys can hear me okay. No, I'm a little bit ratchet when it comes to technology, so just let me know. Okay, I don't mean to be super ratchet, but just let me know. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let me grab one more thing. Oh my gosh, my back. Okay. I need a comfortable streaming chair. I need a comfortable streaming chair, you guys. Like, look at this chair. You can't even see it. Ugh. It is not comfortable. It's cute, but it's not comfortable. Okay. My apologies. Let's get the show on the road. Okay. Let's see. What do you need to know? Eric, almost called you Sully. My bad. I don't know why I almost called you that. Eric, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? And let's set the intention before we get into any readings. Okay. What do you need to know? Okay, Eric, I see a lot of good energy coming your way right now. And in terms of tonight, I do, you say that you're going out tonight. Whatever this means, I see it being a late night for you. I see you being out late. You got the Four of Swords coming through in the reverse. You also have the Emperor card coming through in the upright with the Page of Swords coming through in the upright as well. I see you being very clear-minded, a lot more ready to socialize tonight. I see you kind of standing in your power. I kind of see you having a more passionate energy. I see some exciting conversation taking place tonight. I see you really believing in yourself tonight with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. I actually see there being really good potential to talk to somebody tonight, to meet a lot of great people, to have a late night, so to speak. But definitely your advice overshadowing this is don't be too guarded. It's okay to let your guard down. I really do see you being in a good place, especially right now. In terms of, I feel like you've built, uh, you've had to like build your social energy. Like it's not something that comes naturally to you. But I almost feel like tonight it's just overflowing naturally, so to speak. Your social energy. I just see you, I feel like this is where you are right now is something that you had to build up towards, but you're in a really good spot to meet someone, I literally think tonight, just in general, just to have a lot of good conversation. And yeah, and I just see the need to believe in yourself and to let your guard down a little bit. Yeah, don't hang on to any disharmony of the past, if that makes any sense. I feel like is also coming through with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles as well. Any group conflict or any people that you didn't get along with, I see that. Oh, that's good. That's good. I see you kind of, just don't hold on to anything from the past, because I do feel like you're in a really great place. And I just feel like you're standing almost on top of what you've been building in terms of gaining this revitalized social energy and self-trust back, is the way that it feels. But yeah, overall I see it being a really good night. Are you gonna meet like the soulmate love of your life tonight? Honestly, maybe. Two of Cups coming through. Honestly, maybe. I see a lot of good energy for you tonight. Maybe running into somebody from the past, but not in a negative way. Just a lot of positive energy tonight. I think that you've like really worked on your mindset to become more passionate about interacting. I hope that resonates, Eric. Let me know. I hope that helps. But literally, to answer your question, yes. Let's see. And now we are going to do Uber Vike. Uber Vike, I hope that you are still in the chat. We're going to get started on your reading for Uber Vike. Let's see. For Uber Vike, happy Valentine's Day. If I will find someone before 2026. Okay, I'm glad you're still in the chat. Perfect. Okay, let's see. For Uber Bike, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, Eric. Great. I'm so glad. I love it when it resonates, you guys. Thank you. And thanks so much for letting me read for you. I really want to become more skilled at this, but I have very high, I always say this rant. But yes, thank you. I'm glad that it resonated, because I am still what I consider a beginner, but I'm glad that it resonated. Okay. Uber Bike. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll take a tarot reading when you get the time. Basically wondering if I will find someone before the end of 2026. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Uber Vike. Will you find someone before the end of 2026? Okay, so Uber Vike, I think that you have a very strong potential to meet someone before the end of 2026 for sure. But I see there being a couple of emotional things that you're going to have to recover from, is the way that it feels. You have the Strength card and the Justice coming through in reverse. I take this as, in the past, you had dealt with many situations that were unfair, not balanced, almost feeling like people kind of taking advantage of your it almost feels like in the past people would take advantage of your kindness, if that resonates. And I think that that kind of created a it just created more anxiety. You know, when you are so kind-hearted and people kind of take advantage of that, it kind of makes you a little bit more cautious. That's the word I'm looking for. It makes you a little bit more cautious when it comes to meeting people, and when it comes to kind of dating, and almost opening your heart back up again. I see that being a bit of a challenge. Like, that might not necessarily be the easiest thing for you to open up your heart, because it was like your heart was opened and then it got hurt. So it's almost like you know, you're going to be in a time of rebuilding that. Your guidance is definitely to get in touch with your emotions, so you're not overcompensating with being overly cautious, is the way that it feels. There's a need to be less cautious and more self-trusting in who you talk to, is the way that it feels. I definitely see you becoming deeper. I think like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, with the King of Cups coming through in the upright. I see you becoming very deep uh, with your emotions the rest of this year. Um, Sorry, one second. Okay. I see you becoming very deep with your emotions this year specifically. And I see you also needing to be in a space more of self-trust, like exactly what I said. I also think that, sorry, I got distracted by a comment in the chat, so I just deleted it, and now I'm trying to remember exactly what was coming through. Okay, I know exactly what I'm trying to say. So I don't know if you're necessarily gonna meet like the one this year. Not to say that you can't. I just don't know if you're gonna meet like the one. But I see this year really being a year about becoming less guarded and becoming less cautious and more self-trusting and more brave, in spite of being hurt in your past. I see you needing to take a slow and steady approach, going with the flow, with the Hermit and the Four of Swords card coming through. Like, you're recovering from being in a place where you had to feel really guarded. Like, you had to guard yourself and your heart so much in order to survive. And I see this year you slowly but surely stepping out of that, and actually letting more people in, letting yourself be brave when it comes to connection, because I think the more you are able to let people in emotionally, the more you are going to get out of it. It's almost like a lesson of being brave to become vulnerable again, instead of being stuck in the past, in like the past injustice and the past pain and the past hurt. It's gaining your strength to overcome that and to feel brave again in your vulnerability specifically. Do you have any questions about that, Uberbike? Does that make sense? Let's see if I can get anything else. Ace of Wands card coming through in the upright and the Eight of Cups coming through in the reverse. Yes, I feel like whatever was not balanced in the past is going to need to be healed in order for you to call in the right person. Like, there's a need to not stay stuck on the past here, because there's something about passionate new beginnings wanting to come in for you with the Ace of Wands, and you wanting to leave the past, but kind of being stuck focused on it. But I do see you gaining your balance here. So long as you can move forward from specifically the unfairness, like the lack of balance in the past, like you overgiving, or just things being unfair is the best way I can describe it. Like, just moving past that is really what's going to help you this year. You think that fits perfectly? Okay, great. I'm glad. Violation, I really appreciate you being in this chat, and I have no hate or disrespect for anyone that follows Christ. Like, I really appreciate it, but this is an open space, so I feel like if you can be open-minded to me, then I can be open-minded to you. But any sort of like preaching, I think it would be best not to do that in the chat, if that makes any sense. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Oh, Frankie Ducky, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Frankie Ducky, what would you like a reading on? What would you like a reading on, Frankie Ducky? What would you like a reading on? Let me know. I hope that all makes sense, Uberbike. Thank you so much again for letting me read for you. Frankie Ducky, let me know. What is the best way to approach a girl in public? Any tips, please? Did you want like a tarot reading, Frankie Ducky? Because I can answer something more personal for you for a tarot reading. Otherwise, like, I can just give you my logic, like my brain advice for what the best way to approach a girl in public is. Thank you. Thanks so much, Guy, in the comments. I really appreciate it. And thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, just no like preaching. Like, I really respect your religion and your spiritual whatever. It's just no preaching, no saying like I can't exist in a certain kind of way. Like, let's coexist. You guys know coexist. Let's coexist, and then we're fine. I lost my phone. Oh no. Yes, Frankie, would you like just a general reading and see what comes through? And then we'll get to a collective in the chat. But I can answer right after this. Yes, general. I can answer right after this, Frankie Ducky, your question about approaching. I'll get to that right after this, but let's start with your tarot reading. Let's see. What does Frankie Ducky need to know? What does Frankie Ducky need to hear? What does Frankie Ducky need to know? What does Frankie Ducky need to hear? Okay, Frankie Ducky, I'm already getting a message for you.
and you need to go outside in nature and really observe nature. Like, I'm getting the message that you need to go bird watching. I don't know why, but specifically I'm getting the message that you need to connect with birds. I don't know why. Bird watching, I don't know. I'm just getting that message. Okay, let's see. Frankie Ducky, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Frankie Ducky, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? I hate that this, like, stupid. Okay, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? You love cardinals? Oh my gosh. Frankie Ducky, look at what's on my mug right now. A cardinal. And I was just looking at this, thinking about your reading. When cardinals appear, angels are near. Say that with me one more time, Frankie Ducky. When cardinals appear, angels are near. Okay, did you get that? Did you get that, boys? When cardinals appear, angels are near. Okay, hold up. Nope. 1 second. When cardinals appear, angels are near. And for my religious person in the chat, let's all say a prayer. Okay, we got, real quick, let's all say a prayer. Prayer to Saint Michael, the Archangel. Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl through the world, seeking the ruins of souls. Amen. Look how beautiful that is. Okay. Amen. There we go. Okay. But yes, Frankie Ducky, something about birds for you, okay? Something about spending time in nature. I really, really need you to hear me, Frankie Ducky, because with all love, I say this with all love, Frankie Ducky, but sometimes I do tarot readings for you, and I really want you to take this advice, because sometimes I give you advice in the tarot, and I wonder if, like, it really sticks. So, really take in, yes, Frankie Ducky, yes, you need to go to the park more. Let's see. You need to go to the park more. You need to go outside more. I'm getting a lot of your creative energy at this time, Frankie Ducky, almost feels blocked. And that's specifically because I think that you need to spend more time getting grounded and being outdoors. I think that that is going to help heal your inner child. And I do feel like at this time, it's hard to make any major life decisions because everything feels so, like, stagnant. Like, growth feels stagnant with the Seven of Pentacles coming through in reverse. Like, procrastination feels very much there. And the Three of Wands, you're like, like, everything's the same. There's not much to look forward to. But I'm really getting the advice that in order to overcome this, like, stagnation, and in order to, like, move forward and develop up your energy, is to spend some time outside in nature and to, like, become more peaceful. But I'm also getting to instead of looking at all the regret and all the confirmation burp and all the past disappointment, I'm really getting the need to focus on yourself and your material independence specifically. With the Queen of Swords coming through in the upright, Frankie Ducky, I see you needing to, it would be beneficial for you to almost speak to someone. I don't know if this is a female therapist or something of that sort, but I see it being beneficial for you to speak to someone and for you to set boundaries to whoever is specifically draining you so much at this time. Specifically, like, any mother energy that's draining you specifically at this time, I'm getting to set boundaries and really, really, really focus in on that, on that material growth, and to find your peace in nature right now. Because I see things being stuck, but they are going to move forward. Okay, they are going to move forward. You said you're moving in with your Aunt Doreen. Let's see the energy on that move. Will things get better for Frankie Ducky when he moves in with Aunt Doreen? I do think things are going to get better when you move in with Aunt Doreen. I see there being more camaraderie is the way that it feels. I feel like it would be easier to communicate with someone like that. However, I see it almost being like things are going to be the same if you move in with Aunt Doreen, if you don't take the opportunity to take that new experience and approach your self-independence differently. Even when you do move in with her, things are going to become a lot more stable and a lot better, so long as you don't miss the financial opportunity to focus on gaining your own independence. I hope that helps, Frankie Ducky. Let me know if that resonated. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. And I'm just going to read some of the chat that I did not catch up on. But thank you, Frankie Ducky. And thank you, everyone, for being here. Let's see. Alrighty. Oh, guys, I cannot even tell you how good this smells. It smells so good. It's like cedar branches. I'm not even sure. It smells so good. Okay. I don't know. It just smells so good today for some reason. Okay. There is no loneliness crisis. Men are just more independent minded. I feel like everyone is more independent minded nowadays. Frank, don't let your mom boss you around. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, exactly. Hello. Yes, hello, Sel. Thank you for joining. You can be independent and in a relationship and not just independent minded. Totally. That's the best way to do it, right? That's what they say. It's to be independent and in a relationship, that interdependence. Thank you so much, MFK. That's so kind. Thank you. Right. Do I like chess? No, I do not like chess. I have no idea how to play chess. I'm not even good at playing checkers. So could you imagine? At least where my skill level is now. Like, I'm trying to improve my game of checkers, let alone chess. But thank you all for keeping this comment section going. Do you guys have any, if you guys have any general dating questions, I will answer them. Why do so many women online celebrate the male loneliness crisis? I don't think many women celebrate it. I think it's a battle of the egos when it comes to the online sphere. Like if a man says something like offensive or derogatory towards woman, then woman will say, "Oh well, I'm celebrating the male loneliness crisis because that was derogatory." So it's just a battle of the egos. It's not based in reality. It's not based in real rooted actual physical reality. So take all of that with a grain of salt, so to speak. Amanda, do you feel like things are going to get better in the dating field in general within now to 2031? Yes and no. I think that things are going to not change drastically for a while. I think that things will get better in dating, but I don't think it'll be as soon as 2031, if I were to be honest with you. I think it's going to look similar. It may look worse, like it may become catastrophized even more than it is now on the internet by 2031. I don't see it being necessarily actually worse. I see it in reality like being the same, but maybe in the internet, the perception of dating will seem even worse. I don't see it actually getting healed or getting better until a little bit after that year, that date that you asked about. But that's just my personal like take. Checkers is so easy. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea. Do you like video games? I liked Mario Kart. I liked Mario Kart. I love the Harry Potter Lego games totally. I like basketball. I actually played basketball recently and I got like 4 hoops in a row. And nobody saw because of course that happens when nobody's looking. Of course I shoot like literally four basketball hoops, got into the thing, like the net. I did that 4 times and no one was looking. And I was just like, am I going insane? Anyways, I'm sorry. Lego games. I don't like the feeling of touching Legos, but I respect the Lego culture. But sensory wise, I hate the feeling of touching Legos. Yeah, females, but also males troll women to rage bait. It's rage baiting on both sides. That's what you guys got to understand. It's rage baiting on both sides. I never want you guys to think on my channel I'm like blaming females, saying females are worse than males. It's actually everyone. It's just rage bait on both sides. It's just a mess. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, are you talking about the approach question? Can you ask it again, Frankie? I learned chess on the computer. It used to be included in game. Dang, that's good advice. Nice. Amanda, do you think AI female love romance? Do you think AI female love robots will replace women for some lonely men? I think that love robots will replace women and men for some lonely people. Maybe, yeah, I actually do think that it's gonna that it's gonna replace companionship for men and women. Not like totally replace, but I do think that there will be something more sufficient than what we have now that will actually contribute to a like a robot companion. Like that's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be just men partaking in that. Also, some lonely women are also gonna partake in that. Like lonely people are gonna partake in that, but it's not gonna be widespread, like how you would think in the movies. It's still gonna be, it's gonna be one of those situations where TLC can come and make a reality TV show about it because it's still like a handful of people. But I do think that it will sufficiently happen more, if that makes sense. So I guess yes. Basketball players build. Thank you. I am 6'4". Why is sewer slide considered totally unacceptable by our culture / society? I feel like sewer slide is becoming slowly more acceptable because we got the sewer slide pods, where you can go to a different country. I'm forgetting the name of the country, but you can go to that country and you can sit in a pod and then you can sewer slide. I think in certain cases, sewer slide should be accepted. I guess. I think also past a certain age, like if you've been alive for over 40 years and you want a sewer slide pod, I don't know. This is a really deep, this question is almost too deep that I don't want to give my opinion on it because there's just too many layers. So, but I personally think do not commit suicide. The game eventually ends. You don't have to quit it early. Do you don't like basketball? You will be watching the All-Star Week. Also, but I say you don't have to quit it early. However, the reality is for some people, the game is so insufferable that quitting it early is actually better than waiting till it naturally ends. So I just don't want to sound naive by saying that. Um, you don't like basketball, you will be watching Star Weekend now. Scott Galloway seems to think we all need to go out and use liquid courage to loose and no, I do not think that you need liquid courage. That's a slippery slope to becoming an alcoholic. Um if you want to have one or two drinks, sure, but I wouldn't like put that as a preface in dating advice. You may need to go to places where they have liquid courage, but you don't need to partake, if that makes sense. I wouldn't recommend that, and I don't know who that is. Scott. I don't know who Scott Galloway is. Amanda, you ever seen the Whatever podcast? I actually know someone who's been on it. So yes, I've seen it, but I haven't like watched a lot of episodes. I actually know of someone who's been on it. Um, for one man, like a woman, she has centralized for he. I'm not sure what you mean by that question. Amanda, what are some tips to approach a girl I think is cute in public? I don't really believe in cold approaching. It's not my favorite way to meet people. I'm always, always, always gonna push against that. But I know people like to use cold approaching for exposure therapy. And I think cold approaching is great for exposure therapy. But in terms of meeting a mate, I personally can't recommend something that I am unwilling to do because I just don't think it's fair. I'm always going to rage bait you to prove you need this rage. This influence or not? Why is Sue? Oh, I already answered that. Rage bait is comment. Oh my gosh, I'm like so behind. Rage bait. Let's see. Are you actually 6'4"? I'm actually 6'4". Um, the sports the normies take part of is natural and survive normie times. I should honestly keep practicing basketball this summer. I'm going to do that. Do I like hockey? Yeah, I like hockey. I can never play it though. Would you go to the Whatever podcast if invited? Um, sure. Yeah. I don't know why they would invite me though. I don't know. Wait. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. No, actually, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe. We'll just say maybe. Cold approach, I don't know. I don't think it I no. Amanda should have been in the WNBA with that height. Yes, exactly. I know it was a missed opportunity. That's the only thing. I would only go on the I don't know. It's complex. My feelings about going on the Whatever podcast. Yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing with going on it. If I go on the Whatever podcast, it's just such a that environment is so cringe. Like that podcast studio is so significantly cringe that to put like my player, like my sentient like human body in such a cringe setting, it would be kind of unsettling. So like just even if you just take a picture of me and it's like the background of the Whatever podcast, that would actually almost make me lose respect for myself. So that's what's holding me back. I hope that makes sense. But the only reason why I would potentially do it is if I can get a stronger voice, like just pearly things, who I like to call just curly fries. I would like to have a strong voice someday, as prominent as just curly fries was back in 2022, 2023. Like, she's not really popular anymore, but like, I would like to get to that level someday. And so if it would require going on certain podcasts, I could consider that, but also at the same time, out of respect for what it is I'm trying to do, I do think that arena is so beneath me. And I'm sorry if that sounds very like I'm putting myself on a pedestal. I'm just really in this work for the healing of people. And those podcasts are just so like grotesquely cringe that I just don't know if I could even respectfully um walk into a studio like that. Cause it's just so um you can't say the word anymore, but I'm thinking of a slur. Synonym to stupid. Hello, hello. I don't know, Amanda. You might blow up if you go on the podcast and go viral. I hear what you guys are saying, but again, it would be really hard for me to lower myself. I'm sorry, like guys, those podcasts are a complete joke. Um, what continent are you on? I'm on Mars. Women are from Venus. I'm from Mars. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like LA, yes. I just meant women in general. Probably LA. These girls are dying of thirst. What not to give a minimum satisfying them pre-mortally? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are thirsty for clout. I mean, I'm on the internet right now, so you could say that I'm no better. But at the same time, there's just something about standing in that one of those actual studios that I would get an existential crisis right on the spot, and I would be like, what's the meaning of life? Are large age gaps between men and women inappropriate? No. Depends. Depends. They're going to use your stronger voice against you and basically turn it into the weakest voice. Yes, totally. You should go. Oh, thank you so much, Uber Bike. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Yes, in the chat, who would like a reading? Who would like a reading? Let me know and I will give you a personal reading on behalf of Uber Bike for that very nice donation. Thank you so much, Uber Bike. I really appreciate you guys. It really helps support the channel. So just thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Yes, they're so gross. They're like you know what this it reminds me of? You know, whenever you see an AI ad and it's so obvious that the ad is AI that it's almost insulting to the human intelligence that you even have to witness that. That's how I feel about those podcasts. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will get to collective reading. Yes. But first, who would like a personal on behalf of Uber Bike's donation? Amanda saying slurs. I'm not. I'm referencing a slur. I'm not saying it. I would never say that, but I'm referencing it. Oh, okay, Raz. What would you like reading about? These podcasts are just echo chamber. Wait, Raz, have I read for you before? I would like to read for somebody who I haven't read before, but that's okay if no one else wants to go though. That would be the only thing. If there's somebody in the chat that wants a reading that I haven't read for before, I will read for you. But if not, then I'll read for you, Raz. I'm just not sure if I read before for you yet. Those podcasts are just echo chambers where they repeat. Yes. And again, it literally reminds me of those AI ads where it's so obvious that the person in the ad is AI that it's insulting to the human intelligence. That's how I feel about those podcasts. Like I could not lay it out any better. True, whatever podcasts Brian has those girls in there for 8 hours. Lasts forever. Yeah. Access fee. You're a white pill. Great. Nice to see you, Bobby Two Crows. Yes, totally. Totally, guy in the comments. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, P. Thank you. What would you like a reading about? I would love to read for you. Thank you. Thank you. No, that's okay, Raz. It's okay. Have I read for you before? I didn't use a slur. I referenced a slur. I didn't use it. I would never use it. At 6'4", what is the shortest height you would seriously consider? At 6'4", I would consider 5'4". I don't think about anything besides contributing. So fair. Thank you. Oh, okay, Raz, that's fine. I'll read for you. I don't think anyone else is asking for a reading. I just wanted to give the opportunity, but I don't think anyone else is asking for a reading. So what would you like your reading to be about, Raz? Just let me know. Kevin Hart, I think, is 5'2". I think. But thank you so much, Raz. Let me know what your question is. And then P, pernicious. Let me know what your question is. Let me know. Pernicious. Raz and pernicious. I'm waiting on your 2 questions whenever you guys get a chance. Thank you. Thanks, Rainy Ducky. Yeah, I got a bit of a boost. I got a bit of the kick up in the algorithm, and I'm like very thankful for it. I'm very thankful for it. Okay, yes, totally, Raz. Pernicious, you may have to retype your question. I'm only seeing, is my spiritual practiced? And I'm just not sure what that means. You should do a whack-a-mole stream. What's that? What is that? Do I even want to know what that is? Is that like inappropriate? Hi, Goose, by the way. Thanks for joining. Goose tracksuit. Can my occult practices be useful? Okay, I can ask that. Okay, let's start with Raz. Raz. Let's see. What's coming for you financially? What do you need to know and what do you need to hear? Oh. Sorry, I gotta fix my mic. Okay. What's coming for you financially for Raz? Oh, sorry. Okay. Raz, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? What's coming? That's very noble, Raz, and that sounds great. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? I know. I wish, like, I always think about if I was a billionaire, just how much I would give that back to people. That it makes me question, how can people just sit on that much money and not give it away? It's sad. More money than they could ever need, and yet, like, there's kids homeless in the street. It's beyond me. Okay. No hate to becoming successful, but I'm talking like billionaires. I just don't get it. Okay. Raz. What's coming up for you financially? Ooh, that one flew out.
Okay. Let me take a sip of my water and then I will read. And then I also have to get off the live stream soon, you guys. I do have to go soon. So after this, I'm gonna do after this, I'm gonna do the other reading, and then I think I'm gonna hop off the stream for today. Thank you guys all for joining me tonight. We will do one of these again soon, I promise. We are getting them more back into the rhythm. No, I'm not spending time with my boyfriend. I actually have a homework assignment. Okay, let's see. I don't. I actually don't. I'm actually very not in that realm currently. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Okay. So Raz, for you, it's not saying that you can't accumulate that amount of money in that time. However, I do think that there's going to be some challenges for you financially this year that you're going to have to focus on overcoming before you get into really making the like financial abundance that you really want to be making for this year, if that makes any sense, Raz. Um, right now, I'm seeing you in a space that right now, Raz, where this is going to be a good year to focus on how you work with other people. I don't know if you're wanting to almost like create your own business or to be self-employed. I'm seeing some challenges when it comes to working as a team with other people. And I do think that this year, things are going to be slow moving. I don't see you fully reaching the goals that you want to reach yet this year. However, that is going to be dependent on your ability to take risks. Your ability to believe in yourself and to invest in yourself is how you're going to call that money inwards. The less risk taking you are, the less like abundance you're going to be able to pull in. If you really want to reach those goals, I don't see it being easy though. I see it almost you needing to either like do something on your own, like break away from working with others, or work with others, but fight really, really hard to work with others harmoniously. I'm seeing it being a little bit difficult to find people, to find team members that really help support your success and your abundance. However, with that being said, I do see you calling in a lot of abundance in the future, so long as you're willing to take a risk. There's something about like risk taking here that needs to be done. Something about the old way that you used to do things, Wheel of Fortune coming through in the reverse, is not going to cut it for the big goals that you have. So almost like take an inventory. This, if you really want to reach your goals this year, because you do have the Fool and the Upright, the Six of Wands and the Empress. These are all like money card, or these are all like abundance cards. But if you really want to make the money, I just see you needing to overcome a lot of challenges this year in regards to working as a team, or in regards to finding maybe a better place for you. There's almost something about you needing to choose yourself in terms of career and finances. Like something about the way that you used to do things is not going to work any longer. Like there needs to be a change in your approach. Um
I almost see maybe certain people that you work with. I don't know if you guys are not on the same page, but there might be a need to find people that share the same goals, the same drive, and has the same values as you in order to make this happen. Because I just see the people that you're currently working with kind of not having the same vision or outlook as you, and that would need to change in order to call this in. And you will also have to take risk and nurture yourself and put yourself first, and also take care of yourself emotionally. And then I see you leveling up to a place where what you're asking for can become more financially possible. But you have to be responsible with who and how you go about it. Does that make any sense? Let me know if you have any questions about that. And then I'm gonna and then I'm gonna oh, thank you. Thanks, Goose. And then I'm gonna answer hello, Prism. And then I'm gonna answer the other tarot question. Let's see. Let's see. Where was that other question? Okay. Can my occult practices be useful versus destructive? Um, it's going deeper than just that. Like, yes, it's saying that, but it's saying that like you need to take a very different approach to how you prioritize yourself and your career. Like, if you really want this to happen, you're going to have to take a risk, almost like betting on yourself or investing in yourself. There needs to be more like fire lit under your seat, so to speak, and that fire is going to have you investing in yourself a lot and in your growth and in your um finances or your self-employment or something of this nature. Like, the way that you've been doing things in the past is not going to cut it for your goals, whatever that means. Okay, let's see. And then but let me know if you have any more questions about that. Similar to my last reading? Okay, fair. Okay, now your turn. Let's see. Can your occult practices I think, of course, I think any spiritual practice, personally, this is just coming from my brain, not from the tarot, but I think any spiritual practice can be very useful as long as it's done with good intention, right? Like, you can do candle work, you can do a spell, as long as it's from a place of growth, self-improvement, self-actualization, love, non-duality. As long as it's from those types of places, I think that like any practice is fine. But let's see what the tarot has to say about your practice. Okay. Yes, I see your occult practices being very useful. I no, sorry. I see your occult practices having the opportunity to become very useful to you, so long as it's done from a place of integrity, is what's coming through. There's something about needing to be in touch with your intuition, and something about needing to be in touch with truth with a capital T. So long as you go about your spiritual practice with wanting truth, for truth's sake, not with like getting too airy fairy, then I do see you actually getting to a place where this can actually help you get rid of some concealment and provide more clarity to your life and come more into alignment, if that makes any sense. But I see this happening once you nurture your emotions and once you give yourself permission to trust your intuition. Then I do see you having a good balance. As long as your emotions are balanced and your mind is clear and you're approaching this from a place of truth and integrity, then yes, I see these practices being very useful for you. I see it helping provide you with like information, like things being less ambiguous and more clear, but it needs to be from a stable, grounded place, a place of honoring truth, not a place of owning an agenda. Does that make any sense? Let me know if that resonates. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. We had a lot of you in here tonight. So I do think that Saturdays are a good day to go live. Perhaps we can go live again next Saturday. We shall see. Great. Awesome. Okay, great. Great. Okay, awesome. That's wonderful. Then yeah, I just see you needing to trust your intuition more. And as so long as like you have a balance between your mind and your emotions, I think that it's going to be very useful for you to continue leaning into that. Thank you guys all. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ro- ro- Robosis. Thank you so much. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Happy this. Happy this. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Okay, alrighty, everybody. I'm gonna be hopping off the stream for tonight. I mean, it was popping. I would stay on longer if I could, but unfortunately, I do have to go. I think that we're gonna try to live stream again soon. I'm not sure when. Okay, these are always random. If you guys have not already, please watch my latest YouTube video. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. Oh, thank you so much, Bobby. That is so kind. Oh, thank you so much, Goose. This is why I do what I do. It's because I try to help. This is what drives me. It actually it kind of baffles me how much people aren't driven by helping others in the same way. Like I was thinking about that today. Like not everyone has that drive and I don't understand. Like I will literally do anything to help and I do think that tarot can be a tool of helping. It's what you guys give me so much fulfillment being on this channel. I mean, this channel gives me so much fulfillment. Like reality is pretty bleak, so I really appreciate you guys giving me purpose. Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Suri. Thank you all. Yeah, they're gonna be they're Frankie Ducky, I swear I'm gonna be doing them more soon. I know I always be saying that, but one of these days there's gonna be like weeks in a row where I'm having at least a one weekly live stream. No, I do tarot to try to help. Any tool that I can use to try to help, I try to do, if that makes any sense. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in a future live stream. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Goodbye.